Malaysia doesn't look futuristic. That's exactly why it is. No giant flexes. No best country in the world energy. No constant need to prove itself. But stay long enough, and you notice something unsettling. Everything just works. Not perfectly, humanly. And that's the part most countries still haven't figured out. Malaysia runs on quiet intelligence, the kind you don't see in travel vlogs. Because this isn't about beaches, or food rankings, or top 10 things to do. This is about invisible systems, tiny habits, cultural shortcuts, the stuff that secretly controls daily life. And once you notice it, you can't unsee it. Take the monarchy. Malaysia has kings, plural. 9 royal families rotate the throne every 5 years. No national meltdown, no screaming elections, no endless political circus. One ruler steps down, another takes over.
Smoothly.
Most Malaysians barely react. Imagine how impossible that sounds almost anywhere else. Then there's the capital city situation. Most people think it's just Kuala Lumpur.
Wrong.
Kuala Lumpur is the face, but Putrajaya quietly runs the government. Power split in two, not messy, balanced. That pattern repeats everywhere in Malaysia. Nothing is rigid. Everything adapts. Rain changes schedules. Traffic changes timing. Culture changes behavior. And somehow society keeps flowing. That's the weird part. In many countries, systems force humans to obey them. Malaysia designs systems around humans instead. Look at shopping malls. In most places, malls are dying. In Malaysia, they're survival infrastructure. Because outside feels like nature is trying to humble you personally. Brutal heat, random tropical downpours, humidity that attacks your soul. So malls became entire ecosystems. Students study there. Old people exercise there. Families spend entire weekends there. Some people practically live there. The mall isn't a building. It's climate-controlled civilization. And the second you step back outside, the weather reminds you why. Then comes the food culture. This part shocked me most. Malaysia does not believe food should sleep. At midnight, full meals. At 2 a.m.,
Rice.
noodles.
Yeah.
Grilled meat. Not junk food. Actual food. And nobody acts like it's unusual. Because Malaysian culture treats eating less like a schedule and more like a human need. Simple idea, rare execution. And somehow that same flexibility shows up everywhere else too. Religion, language,
Time.
even social status. Mosques, temples, and churches stand side by side like it's normal. Because there it is normal. Public holidays rotate through Islamic, Hindu, Buddhist, Christian, and cultural festivals. The country doesn't erase differences. It absorbs them. That changes people. Kids grow up switching languages mid-sentence. Malay, English,
Tamil.
Chinese dialects, local slang, sometimes all in one conversation. And nobody pauses awkwardly. Efficiency matters more than purity. Honestly, that mindset alone explains half the country. Even the roads feel strangely thoughtful. Highway rest stops aren't depressing gas stations. They're clean, spacious, built for actual humans. Prayer rooms, food courts, family areas. Long-distance travel feels planned instead of endured. Small detail, massive psychological difference. And then you notice something even stranger. Malaysia bends rules without collapsing. Some laws are strict, others are flexible, but people somehow understand the difference instinctively. That sounds chaotic. It isn't. It's social intelligence replacing constant enforcement. A lot of countries don't trust citizens enough for that. Malaysia quietly does. Street food works the same way. No giant marketing campaigns.
No fake hype.
If the food is bad, customers disappear. Immediately, the market decides everything in real time. Brutal, efficient.
Honest.
And while the rest of the world argues online for 6 hours a day, Malaysia just adapts. Rain starts, people adjust. Traffic explodes, people adjust. Economic pressure, people adjust. There's a calmness to the country that's difficult to explain until you experience it. Not laziness, not passiveness, resilience. Like the entire culture understands that panic solves nothing. Even nature coexists with the cities. Monkeys appear near urban areas. Monitor lizards cross roads. Rainforests exist beside highways. The country never fully erased the wild. It learned to live beside it. That balance changes the atmosphere more than people realize. And here's the thing most outsiders miss. Malaysia never markets itself aggressively. It doesn't scream for validation. It just functions quietly while other countries turn efficiency into a personality trait. That's why visitors get confused. Nothing looks revolutionary, but daily life feels smoother, more adaptive, more human. Shopping malls become living spaces. Food becomes social glue. Rain becomes part of time itself. Even wealth feels less performative. Luxury cars park beside motorcycles. Executives eat at roadside stalls. Status exists. It just doesn't dominate every interaction. And maybe that's Malaysia's real secret. It optimized comfort without making life feel artificial. That balance is incredibly rare, because the future most countries sell is usually colder, more isolated, more robotic. Malaysia accidentally built something different, a modern life that still feels human. And once you notice that, you start seeing other countries differently too. Because Malaysia isn't futuristic because it's flashy. It's futuristic because it solved problems quietly. Which raises a bigger question. How many other countries are hiding systems the rest of the world still doesn't understand? Most people travel looking for landmarks. Big mistake. The real personality of a country hides in the tiny things nobody films. The pauses, the routines, the unwritten rules. And Malaysia is full of them. For example, watch what happens during heavy rain. In many countries, rain feels like an interruption. In Malaysia, it feels scheduled. People don't fight it. They flow around it. Cafes fill up. Conversations slow down. Drivers become patient. The entire country seems psychologically designed for unpredictability. That changes people over time. You become less rigid, less reactive, more adaptable. And honestly, that might be Malaysia's greatest hidden export, adaptability. Because beneath the modern skyline, this country was built from contradiction. Multiple ethnic groups, multiple religions, multiple languages, multiple identities. On paper, that should create constant tension. But Malaysia found a strange middle ground. Not perfect harmony, functional coexistence. There's a difference, and that difference matters. The country doesn't obsess over forcing everyone to become the same. It teaches people how to operate beside difference. That's a much harder skill. You even feel it in conversation. Malaysians rarely communicate with pure directness. Context matters. Tone matters. Timing matters. A sentence can mean 3 different things depending on how it's delivered. To outsiders, it feels subtle. To locals, it's social intelligence. And once you notice this pattern, you see it everywhere. Even businesses operate differently. Some of the most successful sellers barely use websites. Everything happens through messaging apps, orders, payments, customer service, delivery updates. Fast, informal, efficient. It feels less like corporate infrastructure and more like organized improvisation. That's why Malaysia confuses highly structured societies. Because by traditional standards, some systems look too loose. But the results keep working. And maybe that's the uncomfortable truth. Some countries are obsessed with looking advanced. Malaysia focuses on functioning advanced. Those are not the same thing. Even the nightlife reveals it. In many cities around the world, midnight feels empty. In Malaysia, midnight feels alive. Restaurants packed, tea stalls active, families still outside, friends still talking. The country breathes later, not because people are reckless, because the climate, culture, and social rhythm naturally evolved that way. Life adjusted itself intelligently. Again, that word keeps coming back. Not luxury, not perfection. Intelligence. Quiet intelligence. The kind that doesn't need attention to exist. And maybe that's why Malaysia leaves such a strange impression on people who stay too long. At first, nothing seems extraordinary. Then suddenly, you realize you've stopped stressing the way you used to. You stopped rushing constantly. Stopped treating every inconvenience like a crisis. You adapted to the rhythm, and that rhythm changes you, which is dangerous in the best possible way. Because once you experience a society built around flexibility instead of constant pressure, going back starts to feel weird. And this is where the story gets even deeper, because Malaysia isn't the only place hiding invisible systems like this. There are countries where silence means respect. Countries where efficiency looks like chaos. Countries where happiness comes from structures outsiders completely misunderstand. And once you start noticing these patterns, travel stops being tourism. It becomes decoding civilization itself.